Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Well, maybe not. Hold on, we'll get this. All right, you know what? We're just gonna do it. No transition. I don't know what the heck was going on right there. It's really annoying. Oh, that's why. Whatever. We are live with Onward Master League Season 4, Week 6. Almost got that twisted up. Today we're going to be hopping into the Globochem versus BossFight match. Pretty hyped up match. Very top level teams. Give me 1 second here. I'm organizing. There and 5. And we are going to take a quick look at the rosters here. Drop that music down a squash, courtesy of Monster Cat Radio on Twitch. Take a quick look at the matches on the docket for coming up the rest of this weekend. We have a lot. Saturday and Sunday usually pretty packed with league matches, and you can bet your bananas that you're going to get some today. Take a quick look over here. That is broken. Great to know. I guess we'll do it this way. Take a look over here. You can see the matches scheduled today. Globochem versus BossFight up first. 12 p.m. PST right about now. I'm going to have to hop into the lobby. I think Otto is hosting it. Let me fire up the game real quick. But these are the matches today. Aussie Thunder, Magnificent Bastards at 3 p.m. PST today. I will be playing on G-Men versus Animal House at 5 p.m. PST. And Legionnaires versus Gunning on Empty, 5:15. 5:30, Ragnarok versus Sinister Pride, and 6 Danglers versus Globochem. Not all these matches are going to be cast, but there's a lot of streamers here. And if you go to onwardmasterleague.com or VRMasterleague.com, you can find these links and check out these rosters. Up today, though, is Globochem versus BossFight. Globochem, one of the stronger teams in the league. Thunder Pilot, Otto, Jizzy Pants, Herds, Mixologist. That's their main squad. Very predominant team. We're just going to run through these real quick, so I'm going to have to hop into this game, too. And BossFight, Viper, Scooby-Doo, Ickwoods, Legal Operator, and Weather Balloon. We are... Those are your squads for the day. Globochem versus BossFight. Very much looking forward to casting this match. These are going to be some. This is going to be a really good competitive league match. Yeah, both these squads are very skilled, very practiced teams. Been in the league for a very long time. Globochem historically has. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think BossFight has won a season or two. Globochem, though. They didn't win last season. I've never seen that error before in my life, but seems fine. Except I can't. Click on multiplayer. Alright, let me try starting it. I have Vorpex on. That was really weird. It gave me some odd error before putting me into the game. Might have to restart Steam VR real quick. Oh, Onward's turning on now. Give it a sec. me a second here. Give me a second here, chat. I have to figure out my technical issues and why I'm having them. Hang tight. I think it's going to be a simple Steam VR restart and we'll be on the clear. So just give me a few minutes. We're going to have to do some audio adjusting. On my end, at least. You may have that go down and up, but that'll be fine. Go there. Go here. Fire up the game. Right on. Okay, now I'd really appreciate it if we had a smooth launch here. No crashing in the headset. Be preferred. Okay, good. Apologies for the technical difficulties, chat, but I want to get these solved out. I don't want to keep these guys sitting around. Why can't I click? There we go. I was like, if I can't do multiplayer, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine, chat. No need for concern. Stop the panic. Technical difficulties are solved. Perfect. Let's go to friends list. Come over here. Back going. Okay. Should be hopping into this match very shortly. Globochem versus BossFight. Oh, my monster cat just went out for some reason. Experiencing some other technical difficulties with audio right now. The game crashed. Great. I might have to tell one of them to maybe leave. Come on, man. Updating Steam? Why? Well, chat, maybe we're not. Yeah, my Steam VR crashed again. Alright, give me another second, chat. Sorry, I have technical issues here. It's launching without Steam VR. I'm trying to figure this out real quick, guys. Just hang tight with me here. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one other thing that I just maybe is causing problems. I'm a troubleshoot wizard with this stuff, so hopefully we can figure this out pretty shortly. Controllers are on. Okay, that's going here. I know this is a very hyped up match. I mean, I'm pretty excited about this match. There should be some really competitive and interesting strategies. You'll learn some good spots from these guys. We just gotta hash out these bugs. There were some issues, I believe, the last cast. Oh, shoot. Oh, how about... There we go. Audio coming in. Game coming in. SteamVR working. Okay. Okay, everybody, keep your fingers crossed we don't experience another crash here. And we're experiencing a crash here. I don't know here. I believe Viper was having a similar issue when he was casting. I'm going to try to host the match. But I think my SteamVR is broken now. I'm gonna have to restart that again. I might have to do a... I'm gonna try one other thing here. Give me a second. Apologies, chat. This will take a minute. Kind of doing a little restart here on the stream PC, see if that fixes this weird issue I'm having right now. Thank you for hanging tight. Apologies again. I'm not sure what's happened. I know there's been some updates to the spectating feature, and I'm not sure if that's what's affecting it right now, but all right, we'll try and iron this out real quick here. Restarting the system is always a little painful in the time compartment. Bombarded with requests for updates. Okay. Turning on. All right. That is on. Set our sound appropriately. I'm gonna try this, and then I have one other potential fix. Okay. See if this works. Fingers crossed here. We're in! Alright, cool. It's a Christmas miracle, everybody. Probably can't hear me. We're good to go, chat. Have no fear, your technical mastermind NightFiree is here. Saves the day. Saves the day. We are going to be on Quarantine 1 for this map. Now let's try and add some extra flair. Let me open up chat just in case. Oh, okay, we're good to go. No worries. No concerns. Game is going to start shortly. Let me turn off the song scroll there. And we will be hopping into this Globochem vs. BossFight match any minute here. Let me make sure I have the right teams lined up and whatnot. It looks like Globochem will be your away team. And BossFight is home on this map, on this first map here, so presumably well, this will be an interesting first match here. There we go. As we hop in, a very quick spawn here. Oh my gosh, riddled with bugs right now. I don't know what James did. He updated it. It's a little buggy. This quick spawn here on the east side. They will be running straight into this spawn here, and they're sending out one kind of early to that center building, and he might get caught by Norseman. He does. Shots coming out now, but now they know that the spawn's over here. BossFight should be aware that Globochem's spawning here. They actually traded there 1-for-1. Managed to get tagged by the window there. So now it's a 4v3 situation as the Globochem squad makes this push right here. And this up against these walls here. Smoke's coming out to the courtyard from Thunder. Oh yeah. Thunder's gonna try and utilize these smokes, maybe try and draw out some fire. Numbback kind of commanding this center burning building, and they're gonna be able to push right up here through this through the ambulance area. Cross this street, get up against this wall, and push their way here. They've already cleared the back end, and it's just these three holding on to the objective, a 4v3 situation. They know there's Actually, it's a 3v3. One is down. Weather Balloon managed to tag Jizzy Pants there. He is resable, and it looks like one of his teammates is going to go for the res. Sorry about that. My Java wants to update, and I said no. Ooh, Master pushing up, tags one, and they trade, stopping the potential cap. Very, very crucial trade there. If he doesn't secure that, Lonely Viper might not pick that off. They can't see him from the plane wing. What you have now is these other two remaining members pushing through. They res Jizzy Pants, and they're going to push up through the tanker area. They're actually sending one farther around, and he'll be coming up along this wall here. Utilizing that wall for cover, Jizzy Pants will be throwing out the smokes. They are going to go for this cap. Viper and his teammate are sitting up on that plane wing and by the rock there. Jizzy Pants calling out where Viper is. Smoking out right on top of him, and he's going to try and push up and cap on this objective. I think if he can get to the corner, he can cap. He's looking for a pick. He's not going to find it. If he can get to that corner, he might be able to cap, but I think he actually may also need to poke. I'm not 100% on this. Manages to get a very tight headshot off onto Lonely Viper, and now they're going to pinch onto this objective. Scorpio very exposed from his left side here, and he's pushing up towards Jizzy Pants. He knows he needs to tag him down. He's going to get flanked from the backside and shot from this left, potentially. Scorpio trying to hold down the fort. Tags Jizzy, gets the crucial man on objective, and now he has to hold. Shots coming back from behind him. And he pushes up over to that corner. He's wrapping back around. Shot and then tagged again from the tanker. Traded. Off to a very good start. And also, if you are watching, please do not join the game. I'm going to type that in chat. All right. I shouldn't know the code. I'm pretty sure we kept that hidden thanks to the new screen. But, oh, you know what? I was on the wrong scene for that first round. Sorry, chat. That's all right. We're back into it now. I'm trying to hash things out. Trying to figure things out. That's my fault. Running a lot of different systems here. But we're back into it. You'll see the full match here. We're trying new things out. And we're into it. Back into this next round. Globochem. Have this courtyard objective, a pretty tough one to defend, and they're kind of going for a wide spread. You got to make sure you cover your north entrance here, which you can see BossFight is going to try and make use of. And then they are eventually going to run into this this north D in these buildings. And eventually it'll all become smoother when I can transition between players with hotkeys, but we don't have that feature yet, so we're going to have to fly over there. And you can see Thunder and Jizzy here. Thunder kind of eyeing that, eyeing the red rooftop area on the north, making sure nobody pushes in from this far north angle. And then you have Jizzy Pants kind of covering this other potential entry point from the hills. BossFight is going to take this slow, though. They're kind of waiting for any potential movement. They're sitting back here, way back at spawn still even. Maybe trying to find a pick at the burning building. Scooby-Doo and Weather Balloon holding tight here. Actually, both members, Scooby-Doo and Weather Balloon, guys I don't typically see play on this squad. So it's kind of interesting to see those guys playing for BossFight here. But maybe I'm just behind the times. Oh, no. Well, chat, I do apologize in advance. My computer's trying to update. Can I task manager this? Hold on. Nope. Shit. Where is it? My computer's gonna restart. I can't stop this. I love Windows. I ended the update assistant task. Let's see if we stopped it. Sorry about that, chat. I hope I stopped my Windows update. If this stream goes away, it goes away, because that's what happened. And we'll bring it back. Until then, I'll just keep casting, see what happens. Weather Balloon, Scooby-Doo smoking out, and nades coming out. Some shots fired up over there on your north side, trying to push up from the white truck. I think I stopped it. I see Woods getting tagged by Jizzy Pants. Having that second defender there is not a typical sort of defense you see. Scooby-Doo now looking for Jizzy Pants over in that alleyway there. But you also have to worry about the other one they have in that inside that third-story building. So they know he's there, but Scooby doesn't know that Jizzy Pants is also there. Meanwhile, we have a very close potential engagement. Ooh, Weather Balloon getting a kill at the burning building, and now he's managed to get the burning building. He's going to go inside and look second story towards Otto. Otto hears the gunshots, so he'll be looking here as well. Actually, Otto is looking more rooftop. He might not even be aware of the burning building push here. They do have some guys in Ravine. The Resurrection is up. There's another. Both down in Burning Building very quickly. Auto tags him. Numbat back here also tagging him. And now it's going to be the last member of Scorpio. Sorry, of Globochem. Trying to make this push. Boss fight. Jesus, man. I'm all over the place. Sorry for that first round again. I stopped the Windows update. I think we're good. Pro tip, if Windows wants to update, control task it, delete it. I'm gonna break my whole computer. I hope I stopped it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, Scorpio did manage to get one in the ravine. As he tries to run away, he gets tagged again. And I think we're set. I think we're good to go here, chat. We are ready for the rest of the series. Globochem starting off strong. Picking up 2 points right away. Gonna have to go ahead and update our scores here. I gotta figure out a better way to edit this. That's it. Okay. Bam. All right. Globochem taking a nice 2-point lead into the series. They gotta be feeling good about this. Against BossFight, a pretty skilled team. Viper and Co. Probably curious to see what they're trying to rally here. Pop into their chat. Ooh, and this is going to be another very fast engagement. You have this west spawn, and they know it's here. Shots coming out early. Viper calling out the danger close spawn. We're listening to BossFight's comms now. Man, Globochem making that very hard push. Numbat going along to the inside. The guy on the roof might catch a shot there. Thunder Pilot down by IC Wood. West Weather Balloon here tags him down, and it's a trade. Norseman now on the corner. And Viper down. Numbat pushing up with suppressive fire now. Numbat not down, but he is pushing up, suppressing Norseman now. This could be a team. This could be a team kill here potentially. It is a 2v2 just like that. The man on the roof and Scorpio. Here comes a push right up along. Scooby hears it. Numbat pushes up. Shots coming out towards Scooby, and he's tagged. Shots coming out from. Gosh, I need to learn these teams. These are new players for me. Scorpio here. He heard the shots from the roof. He's taking them out. He fires towards Numbat and misses. Went to check his pad. Didn't think it was an enemy. BossFight off to a decent start there. Quickly losing another round. Definitely a round you don't want to lose as Volk. I mean, this. When you're going up against Globochem especially, you want to try and get any points you can get. And the best way to do that, although I've kind of varied on this, I think Marsoc has an advantage at some points, depending on who the team is. I'd say in this situation, though, taking Volk is definitely the advantage. With these two very competitive teams, if you're on Volk, you have that defensive opportunity. You're basically, it's kind of funny. I've had people have come in and talked about the, you have no game audio? Shit. All right. We don't have everything solved. Now I have everything solved. Sorry, guys.
All right, let's move on. Guys, all right, this is a north objective.
Should we go far right?
I'm gonna go around west
right.
alleyway.
I'm gonna go
All right,
with
who's
you.
going with him? We're going far right. We're double click, you're triple click.
Second you start making noise, we're gonna make our way up west alley.
Go ahead and mute the comms there. Apologies for not having audio. I guess you couldn't hear the comms anyway. Audio should be fixed, and we are back into it. Some very early shots from rooftop here. We have a north spawn. Jizzy Pants looking for some early kills. That is what he does. He might have actually managed to tag one. No, it looks like they're both up, but he might have hit one. and cause some damage there. He knows there's 2 at that car now, and he has them pretty much dialed in. Calling out ambulance, and if you see here on your right side, one pushing up to catch this right flank here. Shots coming out towards Jizzy Pants on the roof. He's going to crouch down, and we're going to rotate around to this right side here. Actually, you know what? This push might not be happening soon. Thunder Pilot is holding that angle there. And these guys, Jizzy Pants kind of watching out for this east approach. These 2 are going to have trouble crossing. As long as Jizzy Pants can hold this angle, he can see them cross this street.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
One actually managed to get secured over here on the right side. Jizzy Pants kind of concerned about Thunder, but Thunder also looking for another kill. He knows there's a second one here. Maybe he doesn't. He's actually going to drop back in that spot. Scooby's going to be able to push up to the tanker, and now they've completely abandoned this post. They think they've tagged that final push there. Or Thunder's just dropping back to a safer position. Yeah, I think Jizzy Pants may have spotted, you know, he heard the smoke, so he calls that out, and Thunder now rotates back around. Jizzy Pants looking for shots as they cross. I don't know if he tags anyone over here at the cement trucks, but these 2 guys kind of pinned here by Jizzy, and they need to be able to cross.
Yeah, one's still cement trucks, one's still Marsoc.
Actually, I think that means they're down but resable if it's a dark blue. Jizzy Pants may thinks he has all those guys down, but that's 3 back up on this east side. Very nicely done from BossFight. They're gonna try and salvage that east approach. You're gonna have a quick engagement here. Thunder hears Scooby. Scooby, I think, knows Thunder's here around the corner. Yeah, Thunder knows Scooby's here, and I don't think he's radioing it in. Jizzy Pants could spot Scooby at any second here. Thunder doesn't want to radio it in. Scooby thinks burning building is clear. What Thunder can do here is, if he wants, is he can rotate around the backside and catch Scooby here from this angle, but I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to hold the tight one, and Scooby's going to step out in front. Thunder doesn't take the shots. I don't think he had the angle behind the rubble. He knows he's there. Thunder's looking for the angle now over the rubble. And Scooby hears Thunder. Peeks up and Thunder immediately pops the head. That's going to stop this approach, but keeping Thunder occupied for a pretty decent amount of time, while the rest of the Marsoc squad rotates all the way around behind Craner. I think Jizzy might have even spotted this. You have 2 minutes 30 seconds.
You're not on the left side of the roof, are you? Oh shit, you are? Okay, I was gonna nade. Okay, I'm gonna...
Looks like everybody has dropped back on Volk. Jizzy Pants sitting along that right side. Now some suppressive fire coming over towards this east approach. Numbat and Thunder's in a decent position to prevent anyone from coming down here. It's going to be really hard to tag Thunder. Thunder grabs one way down here by these poles. More shots coming up towards Thunder. Ooh, Thunder doesn't reload. Season Cross doesn't have time to tag him, and now he's made his way around to that north side. Oh, quickly gets tagged by Jizzy as he pushes him from that hill, and Globochem come away with a 4-0 victory. Very nicely done, Globochem. Very clean and not quite what I expected. BossFight putting up some good competitive rounds there. You know, trying to a lot of 1v2, 1v1 situations, but that's gonna be tough. BossFight definitely need to just kind of this next series, you need to pick a map you're good at, pick a map you're confident in, kind of come back, just try and grab that first point, you know, because you've just played four rounds. Uh-oh. Computer just went black for a second. Oh. My crash, chat. My computer just blue screened. Someone could message. Actually, I can message him. Shoot. Yeah, messaging Viper right now. Shit. My PC just blue screened everybody. Stream might go down and up, I'm not sure. It kind of varies depending on what happens. That's fun, though. That's fun. That's probably from me canceling the Windows update by Control-Alt-Deleting. You know what, bro? Don't try and update my PC. You know? I have a solid state, so it should be a quick restart, hopefully. Unless the PC wants to apply some updates, which I don't think it's doing, so we're okay there. It's alright though, it's between maps, so it's the best time it could happen. Apologies again, folks, for all this. Oh, it is going to do an update on my computer. I might just tell the guys to go. Well, it's working on updates, and they're 100% complete right now. I don't know if I ever believed that. Oh, jeez. Such a great operating. Real monopoly. Okay, well, this could be bad, because maybe because I Control-Alt-Deleted out of the updates, they're not going to go well now. If you want to watch the stream from the perspectives of the guys, I think we're gonna have to tell them to continue on with their gameplay. I don't know what to tell you, chat. We are stuck here. Great start, huh? Technical difficulties leading into more difficulties, leading into more difficulties. Not a good example of a quality stream, but if you follow here, you'll eventually find some good ones. Tangled Muffin and others put on excellent casts. They do very good jobs of casting the games. My computer's working on updates at 100% complete for the last 5 minutes, so I'll tell you guys. I told them to start, so I recommend go watching Lonely Viper's stream. If he's streaming, he should be, I think. If you want to watch the game for now. Once this is done, we'll be back, and hopefully we can catch the third map, or some of the second one. I don't know what's going on, man. This might not be good. We might have some real trouble here. I don't know how long to let it sit at 100% for. Oh, now it's done with 100%. It's getting Windows ready, so maybe we'll be able to get into the second round. But I don't know if you want to watch some actual action instead of sitting here. Oh, now it's applying actual updates. Golly. Sorry, guys. I will be able to jump in as soon as I can. So, I mean, hopefully we don't miss too much. Oh, great. Now my computer's restarting. We didn't avoid the Windows update. It just basically Windows said, oh, you don't want to do the update? We're going to crash your whole computer then and force you to restart it. And then we'll update your computer. I legitimately think that's what happened. It just crashed my computer. And then was like, now we can get the updates in. So here we are, waiting for the computer. Tangled would have cast this match today too. I told him I could handle it. Apparently I could. Still applying updates. Gosh, this is great. Here's what happened. I've been avoiding this update for the last month because I haven't had enough space on my computer to download the update. It's been a great way to avoid updates. I made space recently so that I could okay, I messaged him in Discord. Hopefully it doesn't bother him too much during the game. My computer is done updating, and I'm currently activating it and getting it fired up. So hang tight, people, and we'll be in this match in a jiff. I really do apologize, folks. I really don't have a whole lot of control over that. Really frustrating. A few more things to turn on and then we'll be jumping in. I'm sure they're playing around now, so I messaged Viper and yeah. Get audio sorted. Make sure that's working effectively. Okay. I hear one more stupid Windows noise. I swear, man. I'm gonna uninstall Windows. Okay. Stay relaxed. They're in loadout on Subway. I wish Steam wasn't a terrible pain open. Oh, darn it. Oh, we just missed another round, chat. We'll be alright. Okay, they just started the round. I got a message out to Otto. Shouldn't have interrupted his gameplay. Should be able to hop into that round shortly. Alright, Subway. Very interesting pick. I wonder what the score is right now. Let me get the other things set up here. Make sure we are. Oh, gosh. Alright, we'll be able to get back into this shortly. I've solved problems. Perfect. I should be able to open another spot for me. I should be able to hop in. I think we probably missed 2 rounds. That's my hope, at least. But that is unfortunate. Take a look at the standings real quick, I suppose. I'll just have them up in the background there for you. Pretty high profile match here. Globochem at the top, 1290 MMR, 5 wins, 0 losses. They have not lost yet. BossFight, 1260 MMR, right underneath with 4 wins and 1 loss. So. Get out of the way. Back here. Still waiting on that round in progress. I'm watching the lobby, waiting for when it says in loadout, round in progress, etc. And then hitting the guys with messages so I don't interrupt their game. There are some other league games going on. I think there's one going on right now. I am a technical master, Pwnecake. I'm gonna have to wait this round out. Okay. Still waiting. Each round can be up to 6 minutes, so. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for this subway round in progress to end. And hopefully we'll be able to get in. I want to know what's going on. It's a long subway round, man. We're missing out on this heated action. Barely. I'm glad I got it updated though, at least. Shit. It's so dumb. I'm a gambling man. I'm going to say that. If I'm a gambling man, I'm going to say that Score is 1-1 when we get in there. Let me hit him up again. Perfect. And we're in. Now let's hope we don't crash. Let's hope we don't crash. Turn it upside down for good luck. Okay, 1-2. Wow, Globochem with the cap. Okay, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. There it is. Okay, let's go here into Subway. We go. The score is now 6-1 overall for the series. Looks like a very... Oh, this is going to be a grenade-heavy spawn here. Let me bring the UI down, turn off the teams. We have this quick L spawn here. Let me get your teams lined up here. BossFight is defending this one. Globochem sending one around to the other side. Some very aggressive smokes out coming from these guys to kind of stop the potential push down. Thunderfire and Norseman kind of dancing around here. There's only 3 of them though I'm seeing. I'm wondering where their other 2 are. They've got one down on the corner there. Thunder and Norseman pushing down now. A trade and Thunder grabs another. Thunder trying to push in the code now. Viper gonna come around the corner with a nade. Too far. Grabs Norseman. Thunder tags Viper. Thunder's right on top of objective, and it looks like they managed to flank the remaining 2 with between Jizzy and Otto. That gives them the win. 3-1 now, Globochem. A very fast round from Globochem. Very surprised they managed to take that. And this is BossFight in a very bad position. Puts them in a very tough position. I think this next objective spawn is one that I have seen BossFight cap on. We'll see how they decide to spread out. It's very telling on what the strategy is if you're going to send. I mean, Subway is an interesting map because it's very hard to push down into. You know, you're going to struggle with, you only have 2 lanes. Depending on how fast these guys get there, they can be sitting and waiting for you to come down these stairs, down these lanes, catching you in the toes or anything like that. Looks like they're going to send 3 south and 2 north. And then Globochem kind of going for a looser spread. They're not going to get anyone lodged in there. Oh, and some very early pushing from Viper to get down here. Jizzy Pants quickly answering. The smoke's coming out now. Thunder maneuvering over to get a little better angle. Touch fire from Jizzy, and he's managed to get in a very nice spot there. Not going to be suspecting because he wasn't there. They initially moved. Thunder pushing very aggressively to prevent this flank. Scorpio is going to be in trouble. Getting immediately drilled by Thunder. The remaining pusher here tagged by Auto, and it's all up to this north push now. These two guys from the north, Numbat, Norseman holding. Jizzy Pants knows he has 3, so he's going to now look and kind of help support the north side. Shield guy out, so they have limited choices here. Numbat can't really dump rounds at him. Ooh, a nice LMG shot from Icy Woods in the back there. Grabs them one, and nade out towards them, and Viper, or Jizzy Pants rather, getting that res. Numbat now knows they're over here. The smoke's coming out for Weather Balloon, and Jizzy Pants is going to be in that lane looking right out here towards Icy Woods. He wants to get Icy Woods because he cannot take out Weather Balloon behind the shields. Woods tries to go through the smoke. Jizzy Pants gets some shots off. I don't think Woods knows Jizzy's there. Jizzy taps him through. And it's all up to Weather Balloon with the shield now. 1v3. Runs forward and tries to cap Numbat, but cannot. Globochem coming away with 4 points this round. A very fast subway series against BossFight. Very fast subway series against BossFight. Puts them 8-0 there. 8-1 rather. BossFight does manage to pick up 1 point. I don't think we are going to be picking any of these maps. So I'm going to exit to the main menu here, hopefully before I load up into another thing. I did in time. All right. Looks like they're going to re-host, pick up a different different map. I think I have to restart my whole PC now, or my whole PC. No, the game rather. Give me a second. Looks like they did do a remake. Pretty sure they did a remake. We'll be joining that shortly. But BossFight, or Globochem rather, has taken the series. They've won both maps, 4-0 the first map, 4-1 the second. Let's see. Man, this space bug's kind of troublesome, but there it is. Well, I guess you can see it there. Whatever, it'll be too late. Looks like we're on downfall. All right, I'm in. Viper and Co are ready to rock. It looks like we're gonna have BossFight starting off on the defensive here. And we're hopping into the first round on Downfall. Globochem versus BossFight. BossFight starting off on Volk, and they have the... It's like the dumpster spawn. Or no, it's not. Where is that? Sorry. Totally wrong objective. I think this is referred to as Brothel Building. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure why it's called a brothel, but I guess somebody decided that they wanted to call it that. Very early shots from North Marsoc. That's kind of signature from Globochem and Jizzy Pants. He loves to try and get very early movements. He knows right where to look where people are potentially moving, and he'll take those super early shots. It's incredibly frustrating. You can't really move. You have to know exactly where he's gonna. It's gambling, basically. Even going to that Blackhawk is a risky position, especially pushing up into this little bunkered L. Also very risky from Scorpio. Surprised Jizzy Pants didn't spot him and tag him a little earlier. These guys going out for a very spread approach, though, from Downfall, keeping one kind of far back here in this dark building to hold any angles, and then sending them up from the front there. Two coming around here, Numbot and that other one, Jizzy Pants. They're going to try and push around from this red truck, and they should see pretty much no opposition all the way down until they get to this first building that's right next to objective. So a pretty loose, they almost have no one a very tight rather defense, maybe holding some very tight angles, kind of waiting for people to get close to objective over here before they do anything. I don't think Icy Woods hears Numbat. Weather Balloon won't be exposed to Numbat. Jizzy Pants is sitting in this dark building here by Red Truck on the north side. This is a very good angle. You can hold basically the whole roof. You can peek this angle, be watching the whole roof. You can peek down towards Blackhawk. You know, you can check that wall there.
Where's that front? You know where?
And they hear shots from Weather Balloon, it looks like. Suppressive shots. Tagged one trying to cross, actually. Thunder Pilot's going to go into Dark Room. These guys aren't very close on this other side here. Thunder Pilot is going to have a tough time making his advance through what is the entire Volk defense here. You know, 404 on your left, or who is that? Sorry, not 404. Scooby on your left. And then these two here, right in the middle. Smoke actually coming out right on top of Scorpio from Jizzy. I wonder if Jizzy knows Scorpio is actually there. They know there's one. I think he was just putting those smokes out to smoke out Blackhawk. Icy Woods can't see him there. Ooh, but he gets shot from the dark room. Scooby-Doo sitting back here in the garbage building. Manages to get the angle on the red truck. The smoke doesn't defend him. And more suppressive shots from Weather Balloon out towards that North Marsoc area here. North and South Marsoc. North and South Marsoc. North and South Marsoc. Garbage truck building. Blackhawk. Red truck. Ooh, man, this is actually a pretty practiced defense, it looks like, coming out from BossFight. The angles they are holding are the good ones. Interesting. You can kind of take a look here. Just take a look at their angles. You got this covered. I mean, this is something you have to sit here and plan out, right? You have to draw out, okay, you're going to hold this angle. I'm going to hold this angle. You're going to hold that. You'll hold the, and you can just have a way better spread, but it is a 5v1 right now. BossFight, they definitely want to pick up some rounds here. They were down 8-1 in total rounds, so getting 4 rounds here would help a lot, because Globochem will get another 2, so it'll be 10 rounds. Basically, the potential score is 10-5, and that's a lot better than whatever else it's going to be if they let Globochem pick up any more points. But it's all up to Thunder Pilot here. He has limited smokes. I'm not sure he knows that everybody's dead. Man, they know Thunder's there. Might get shot from the dark building. Doesn't get hit. Might get shot from the very far back west building here. Through the wood towards Thunder. He doesn't know where they're at. He does get down. Very nicely done from BossFight. Picking up a nice early round. And downfall. I guess we should change this to 10 to 2. They get an additional, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I'm fairly certain you get an additional 2 points if you win the series. So, it's 10 for Globochem at the moment. 2 for BossFight. Yeah, it is a good point to kind of think back on the subway map. It'll be interesting to go and look at spawns and see what... I wasn't really paying attention. We missed 2 maps. We missed 2 rounds. But subway is a very spawn-determined sort of map. I think downfall equally... you know... Oh, look at it. Like, for example, this objective here. These guys have the quick Marsoc spawn. They're right on top of Volk. Shots early coming out towards Thunder. Jizzy is pushed up very far up towards these guys, and I think they know he's there. Ooh, actually, Scooby doesn't suspect him, and he does get tagged. Jizzy sees the movement on the hill, doesn't land the shots.
It is the rush. It is the rush.
Gets tagged by Weather. He's down. Weather also manages to grab one in the white building, and they are pushing up nicely so far. Weather Balloon's going to come down through the ravine. He'll get into a position where he can take shots towards objective building. They have another down. No, they don't. He's prone behind the wall there. But this is a 4v2. These guys are going to be coming crashing down this hill. Smokes are going to be coming out in this position, in a certain positions. See that prone position there from Scooby. He's very pinned. Otto getting into that bottom story very quickly. They have 2 in ravine. Objective is the garbage building. So they have Otto. They are basically just preventing the cap. And Otto gets tagged through the window holding the bottom story. Tries to get a good angle out. Actually manages to catch Viper, but they trade. It's now a 3-to-1 situation. Numbat kind of peeking out, making sure nothing crazy is happening there. But if these guys can... The reason Otto's holding that bottom floor is so important, and Numbat being here, is because if they can manage to get into this bottom story, push into this bottom story, you can cap inside the building. Now right here, BossFight should try and maybe be aware of how many they have down. They have Numbat in a suppressed position, and that's what they're doing. They're suppressing him. Suppressive fire coming out from Viper. Weather Balloon's inside now. Numbat's going to go into the garbage building. He's going to peek. I don't think he hears anything. And they're capping right now. Numbat holding the objective. Staying tight in the corner. BossFight grab 2 from inside. Very nice round from BossFight. They had that early spawn and just dominated the approach down that hill. Very good push from BossFight. They're looking really strong so far on this downfall map. A really good early defense coming out from them from Volk. Very nice approach from Marsoc. They had it was very, you know, they waited for their picks. They got their picks. That's a tough spawn too. Kind of going back to the subway talk about tough spawns. Tough spawn for Volk. You're not really expecting that spawn. You're looking maybe down here into this east corner for something. You're looking northeast for something. You're not typically expecting someone to be right on top of you here. I think we are now down 1 guy. I'll be waiting for that another member to join back. But a very nice round from BossFight, managing to grab that hill. Puts them 10-3. And they are kind of, or 10-4 rather, with the cap, and they are kind of running it back. Like I said, they need these points. They want to salvage their MMR. They're in contention with a lot of other teams. It's unfortunate that they lost so heavily on those first 2 rounds because they're putting up a very good fight here, kind of slacking it back to Globochem. We'll see if Globochem can kind of knock out of this and manage to grab a point or 2 here, but they are going to be on Marsoc. And they will have to push a BossFight who showed a very good first defense, so. I guess while we're waiting for that other member to come, we can kind of go over some names of objectives on the map. Help people out here. This is Downfall. It's one of the larger maps. North of the map here, that's North Hotel, what I refer to as North Hotel. There's a potential spawn, North Hotel. Northeast here. Northeast spawn there. There's a potential spawn there. Brothel's building to the east of Middle Hotel. Okay. I believe this is referred to as Middle Hotel. So I guess brothel would be here or here. I think that's probably referred to as brothel. You have this what used to be called Old Volk Spawn. I don't think anybody calls it that anymore because that's irrelevant. When the game first came out, Volk always spawned here, and Marsoc always spawned here. That is why these are actually called Marsoc North and South. It's because the old Marsoc spawn was back here by the tanks. Marsoc North and South. You have the garbage bin building, garbage building. And then I'm really not familiar with a lot of the rest of the buildings' names here. You have Blackhawk. I guess I would call this Crater Building because it's in the crater. You have the ravine on the right, and the White House on top of the hill that guards the ravine. And then people have names for the rest of these houses. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I'm not really familiar with them. It's +3 for the series, I'm also hearing. So they'll actually tack on another point to Globochem, bringing them 11. So potential score for BossFight here is 11-5 if they can manage to pull out another win as Vulcan. I think they can. I don't see why not. But yeah, you can see my map knowledge could use some improvement. But there are map callouts, and I think those are now actually on the wiki. And I suppose while we have some... some time, go ahead and see if I can find this. I got something real special to break out made by the community. Specifically for... situation, if I can find it. Wonder if this is the one. Might not be. I don't want to ruin it. Find it. Here it is. It's fine, everybody. I found it.
Looking to get into competitive virtual reality gaming? Register and compete for free at VRMasterLeague.com. Join hundreds of community members in the official Discord, where you can find a team, discuss a game, and more. Every week, teams from across the globe play for the chance to participate in the end-of-season championship tournament for prizes from league sponsors, ProTube VR, and VR Cover. Think you got what it takes? Join VR Master League and find out.
Sickness getting dangerously close to objective, though. He is going for the plant.
Operator taking shots. They know he's back by the objective room. Kino's does have no idea if Beasley managed to get past him. It's going to be a 3v3 for beginners.
But this is catastrophic for Raphael, right?
Soul defender now to the map.
God,
He
look
comes
at
down,
this.
kills all of them.
He did it! I didn't even see it!
He's getting greedy. Is he gonna get it? He gets it. He gets the knife.
A grenade returning for Sir Al, and Sir Al is down. That's how you throw a grenade.
You hear someone here?
He hears Scooby. He hears Scooby. He got Scooby. Another one coming.
Gets one,
Operator.
gets
He
two.
got operator.
Oh!
That was too close.
Just in time for the start of our next round. An early spawn here, a quick spread, and an early takedown on that E right at the spawn. Someone gets downed as they try to cross, it looks like. They had the northeast spawn like we talked about here. And that quick spread from Jizzy manages to tag one, and they make this approach along the east side here. Otto and Thunder are going to kind of try and get up onto this hill. But oh, and the Sandstorm comes in for Globochem. This is exactly what they needed. Sandstorm is a random event. You can kind of see it completely covers the map with basically a smoke. It's very hard to see through any of this at any range. And so you'll kind of see, if we look at the defense here, these pushed out points aren't going to be so tactical anymore. You kind of see guys starting to drop back and get closer to the objective. They need to be right on top of it. Or you can risk, risk a cap right under your nose with all this smoke. They are going to kind of have one holdout here. Weather Balloon is worried about that east approach, and you can actually see this is going to happen. One member going very high and spotted by Weather Balloon up on that hill. Weather Balloon knows he's there. Let's kind of pop back over here. I think Jizzy Pants has pushed forward, and he's now advancing in the behind. Sorry, that's Scorpio rather. Very surprising to see. Jizzy Pants usually the aggressor on this squad. Scorpio pushed up the middle and is going to try and do a flank here against this squad pushing from this west side. He can get inside this dark room. He has some decent angles to hold. But I think they'll have no issue moving along this wall with the smoke. Numbat and Norseman, you can kind of see once you get into the thick of it, real hard to see at all through it. Norseman maybe sending some suppressive rounds out. I don't think he can see anything through that window. Jizzy Pants is down early though. That's not Norseman. Who is that? What am I thinking? Yeah, it is Norseman. Yeah, he can't. I might be able to barely see maybe movement in that window, but not really. Some shots coming out, looks like on Numbat. He shouldn't be able to be spotted by anyone either. Let's go over here and check out this. What Thunder's doing. He's managed to wrap all the way around outside of the map. Almost. Nothing illegal here, totally allowed, you're not outside of any boundaries. And he's going to be able to come up behind these guys and kind of look down into the smoke. Kind of gunfire being exchanged here on the corner. Nade's coming out. There's one in the dark room. Weather Balloon's in the dark room. Otto's outside now. I wonder if Otto knows Weather Balloon is in here. Otto not really at risk of getting tagged. Maybe he can get shot by Viper. I think that's Viper down there. Hard to see the name. But Thunder checking his pad, sees he has 2 minutes, and he'll be able to flank this guy at the White House if he makes his approach here up to that White House area. I'm not sure what his plan is, though. He has one. It's gotta happen soon. Numbat right on top of the objective and is smoking it. Some shots coming out behind from the second story. Scorpio tags him. Norseman now very concerned. Scorpio doesn't see Norseman right beneath him. He can't look that far down. But Norseman is aware that these shots came from behind him. They have the smokes on objectives, so Scooby's kind of worried. That's actually some team fire from Icy Woods, getting his teammate down on the roof. Not what these guys needed. Otto now coming in for a capable position. He's managed to cross down, completely avoided weather balloon's detection. He's crouched, pat out. If Icy Woods isn't aware of this, and Scooby doesn't check the corner like he is doing. Yeah, Otto pulls out the gun now. Scooby actually drops back. Otto loses the chance to cap, and he's now gonna get flanked. He pushes forward. Scooby coming up behind him. Otto tries to pull the gun, and Scooby tags him. Norseman now pushing up towards Scooby. A trade inside the building across from objective. Norseman now is gonna get flanked again. Scooby, no, he decides to not wrap around. The white building is still a threat. Thunder from behind got killed. I'm not sure where, at what point Thunder got killed. Norseman about to get flanked here by Scooby. Scooby with the aggressive push pulls out the knife to end the round. BossFight pulling it up 4-0. Very nicely done from these guys. Grabbing themselves their 5th point of the series. Some very fun games today from Globochem and BossFight. Very fast too, which I think is kind of interesting. You know, you saw a dominating performance coming out of dominating forms coming from Globochem, but then BossFight kind of picking up their trousers and strapping on their belts and getting back into business. Globochem coming away with the series 11-5, but a good series to watch nonetheless. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I'm glad we got them sorted out towards the end. We'll try and come in to the matches hot with no issues. How about that? But that will be it for my casting this afternoon. There is plenty of games to be had today. If you go ahead and check out the matches list, we'll take a look too here. God, why would I ever open up Internet Explorer? Taking another look at the matches today. Looking pretty good. Globochem BossFight is now done. Globochem pulling ahead 11-5. Good rounds though. Next up today, Aussie Thunder versus Magnificent Bastards, Seth Bowden Gaming or Yoko Reality. You can check out. You'll be able to watch the streams from either one of those perspectives. Later today at 5 p.m. PST, my team G-Men versus Animal House. That'll be real fun. Silent Night on Animal House. I will be streaming our perspectives from G-Men, but they looks like they have two other perspectives from Animal House. So if you want to catch that from the first person, you can. I think some of these are going to get cast as well. Maybe Danglers versus Globochem. I think Aussie Thunder might get cast as well. I'm not 100% on that. During our game, Legionnaires versus Gunning on Empty, so you'll see all these streams up to Panko's stream, Deadly Gamer. The Onward category is going to be stocked today and this weekend, so I recommend you give the Onward category a follow and you give this channel a follow. A lot of games are going to be cast here. Also, go give the Onward YouTube a follow. Onward Master League YouTube, that's where we'll be uploading the games to YouTube. They won't be coming up like the same day, but usually like 24 hours plus the Twitch games will get uploaded onto YouTube. Alternatively, you can watch the VODs on Twitch, but yeah, give this Master League channel a follow. A lot of good games coming down the pipe. Sunday looks like some other good games. BossFight versus Silent Purge, they have a challenge. That'll be an early game. Phoenix versus Great Apes should be pretty good. SMC Tactical or Stone Cold Killers should be pretty good. Yeah, a lot of good games Sunday, actually. Maybe I'll try and cast one of those as well. But that will be it for me. I am your host, NightFiree, with 2 E's. If you ever want to give my channel a follow, please do so. I also stream on Twitch. Give myself a little plug at the end here, as usual. But I really do appreciate all you guys hanging with me for these technical difficulties. Apologies again. We're using new layovers and stuff, and I'm still getting used to it. It's, you know, we're ironing out the process. So thanks for hanging out there. A lot of other people that stream here and cast games have it a little bit tighter than a lot tighter than I do. So if you want to watch them, please feel free to stop in whenever you see a game cast here on the Master League channel. Sign up for the league, and maybe I'll cast one of your matches one day. That's it for me. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if this transition is going to work. Let's pretend that it does. Boosh.